Okay, so this is wireless mic 5.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. While the last folks are coming in and getting seated, I just want to give you some housekeeping information before we start. This meeting is being simulcast, so it's available on live streaming on YouTube, as well as our televisions in key areas like the lobby, but also in every room on channel 370. So fingers crossed. We've tested it. We believe it'll work. I'm going to be moving around looking at televisions while this is going on. But Stephen let me know that the time is set at 2. We can't change that. So this thing goes live at 2 o'clock. So a couple of housekeeping things. Please do not ask a question unless you have a microphone, because no one will hear it on the live stream. So Stephen will have an extra one. Lance, somebody can move around and pass the microphones. There's a microphone here. And we're asking all of the speakers, like Therese and others that come up, to use this microphone. If for any reason that doesn't work, Therese, you can use this spare here. So Stephen is here. He'll make sure the meeting is set and ready to go. And please, thank you for social distancing. We appreciate that. Thank you for keeping your masks on. I think that's all I needed to say. We're just about ready to go live.
That microphone.
It's a lot better. Yeah, I know. So, because you can't, you have to lean in to really get close. That's a better microphone. And then this one we'll pass around. But you may have to get close on that microphone.
I also have this microphone as well. You don't have to get quite so close on it.
Oh, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Oh, there. Woo-hoo. Anyway, let's call this meeting to order. We had Pastor Lefsley on the agenda, but she's not in today, so she will not be giving her invocation next time around. Have you all looked at the minutes of the January meeting? And if so, do you approve? Okay. Minutes are approved. Lance, would you like to come? Lance is going to tell us all the exciting things going on in his department and bus rides and all sorts of fun stuff. Thank you, Lance.
Thank you. Well, hello, everybody. We have 2 new team members as a part of the resident engagement. There we go. You can see my face. As the resident engagement team, we have Lan has joined and Eric. So you will see them. They are both full-time. They're getting to know, Lan helped run the Super Bowl event on Sunday. So they're getting to know some residents, and you'll be seeing more and more of them. But now that we're fully staffed, we're moving forward with a lot of other programs and activities. As Therese said, bus rides are happening. The first ones are this Thursday. Currently, we're still going with the old sign-up process, but we're working on eventually having a better system so it'll be easier for those at the coves to be able to sign up, and it can all be done on Touchdown. Also, the ability to be waitlisted. You can be notified if somebody cancels, and then you have a slot on the bus. Just for those of you who haven't seen the announcements, one of the trips this Thursday is to the African American Art Museum in honor of Black History Month. There's a few openings in some of the rides this week and next week. I think the museum might be full, but you can pass word on to your floors if anybody is interested to go check the book down on the lower level resource center. We have more activities coming up, trying to acknowledge the holidays. I love seeing how much red is in here today in honor of Valentine's. We also are moving forward with our weekly lectures, having some different people coming in. We had to reschedule sometimes because the speaker was feeling ill, but we'll keep you updated on when those will be coming. We're also having music performances almost weekly as well. So our goal is to have those every single week and try and have them at the same time so residents can plan their schedules appropriately. If they want to attend those, they'll know that Monday at 10 o'clock we have our lecture series, and then Thursdays or Sundays we have the concerts, and then the other events will be happening in between as well. I'm trying to think more updates other than that.
My microphone just left the room.
Oh.
Can you find out if anybody has any questions?
Yes. Does anybody have any questions? I will repeat it so we can hear it on the live stream. Yes, Don.
In the way of announcement, I'll try. I usually have a loud voice and everybody can hear me. We are about to put out, this is the movie committee, we're about to put out a sheet that announces two things. One is we will have an Oscar party night, a gala, on Sunday, March 12th, which is Oscar night, down in the lower level. And in preparation for that, we're going to be showing, we hope, 10 films in the next 2 weeks, starting on the 27th of February. Wonderful. Most of them will be the Oscar-nominated for Best Picture films. We can't get all of them, but we will fill them in with films that are up for other kinds of awards. So look for that announcement as well.
So I'll just repeat that so it's people can hear it on the live stream. Don was mentioning our Oscar Party Gala that will happen on March 12th. And in preparation for that, the movie committee will be showing some of the films that are up for Best Picture this year. So pay attention to the announcements coming up. Going to try and get through those.
Thank you, movie committee.
So, it's not simulcasting to 370, it is simulcasting to the digital screen. I think if Stephen left the room, I'm guessing that's what.
He did leave the room.
Yeah, everybody's tuning in to 370, and there's chair yoga going on.
Ah.
Somehow we didn't take that off and put this meeting in, so we're working on it.
Okay. Yes, and also this is being recorded, so we can broadcast it after. So if that is not making it to channel 370 for your members of your floor, let them know we have the ability that we can rebroadcast this. So again, we're working through the bugs of this new system, but it's going to be great. Yes.
You mentioned to hire auxiliary department. How many total do you have?
Yes. So the question is, how many total do we have on our department? So I have 3 part-time staff and 2 full-time staff, as well as myself. So that makes up our whole crew. There are some ancillary departments that also manage some other things that kind of run parallel with this, and that's, of course, transportation, and then some of the exercise classes. And we actually have David from Consonis is here, and he wanted to just speak a little bit about the Age Strong program and answer questions about wellness. Dave is over Consonis, and you can come up here to the front if you'd like, so you'll be on camera. Dave comes all the way from the East Coast.
Yep. Thanks. I've had a chance to meet most of you, I think. Hopefully you can hear me. Sorry, I had a little frog in my throat, so I've been coughing back there. I apologize. We've been developing our programming downstairs in the lower level, and we had our first very successful health fair last month. I think a number of you attended the health fair. We really want to try to increase the number of residents that participate in the health fair. Our goal is to really try to begin to provide educational touch points to the residents throughout the year on health and education, with the goal of keeping all of our residents at their highest level of independence, keeping them in their apartments, reducing hospitalization, preventing folks from declining in function. And really the goal is to keep you guys all doing the things that are most important to you. And that's really what therapy is all about. We're downstairs on the lower level. We are still developing. There's a lot of work going on in the therapy space. Thanks to Rosie and administration, we have some renovations that are taking place, plus we're putting additional equipment in there. We are adding additional therapists on campus. And we have developed the wellness program, which you guys probably know that to be mostly Sam. And I know that last week we had a little bit of a problem where Sam was out for 3 days and some of the classes were canceled, and we didn't do the best job with letting people know that the classes were being canceled. So I wanted to address that. I want to let you know that we're going to look to improve our announcement process to make sure people are aware when classes are not going to be taking place. We're also going to be opening an additional position to try to have someone in place for when Sam is sick. Someone can cover those classes. And our goal is to continue to provide those wellness classes in both locations, lower level as well as the Cove. And if you're not involved in those classes, we'd love to get more increased involvement. Any questions for the therapy programming?
Are you moving into the? Wait, there's a question. Is it possible to have a fitness program for some of us instead of therapy?
Here it is.
Yeah, as I mentioned, you have to be on the microphone to be heard.
I wonder if it's possible for a lot of us to have a fitness program instead of a therapy program. We used to have a fantastic fitness program, including, things like Pilates and all kinds of wonderful things, because, you have a lot of people here in Lakeside and the Cove who are interested in fitness, and right now it looks like you're interested in therapy.
Yeah, I appreciate that. We absolutely want to make sure that the classes that we're providing meet the needs of the residents. And so we're open to adding additional classes without a doubt. Fitness is the number one most important thing for all of the residents. Therapy is something that's only included when a resident can't do the things that are important to them or require therapy. So fitness is our primary focus. So if you don't feel that we're doing enough with fitness, I'd love your feedback. I can be located downstairs. I think you and I have met once before. I would love to get your feedback to try to develop a program that meets everybody's needs. You want me to?
So what does a resident have to do to get PT done by Consanas?
We have a flyer that I have downstairs that I could hand out, or maybe I could even make it more readily available with the steps. But all you need is a physician's order, and we can actually help with obtaining that.
Got one I can move around.
Thank you. Hi, Rosie here. So should they reach out to Allison? Is she the go-to person on that flyer you're going to share with everyone?
Yes, at the moment, Allison is the go-to person on campus, but we are adding some additional personnel. We have a physical therapist who some of you will be meeting. Her name is Lucy, and you'll see a greater presence from Lucy on campus over the next couple of weeks.
Okay. So for now, what I'm hearing is you reach out to Allison, the director of rehab. She's at the extension in the health center, the Consanas Therapy Extension, and you can leave a voicemail for her there. And we'll be sure that we get the flyer up on Touchtown and have some available on the lower level in the fitness area. It may also be, I could be wrong, on the poster that you have of her on the stand, but we'll find out multiple ways for you all to get her information, and she would be the one who would call your insurance to then initiate the authorization to start the work with whomever works with you on her team. She will initiate that insurance payment process. That's the vital piece. Thank you.
Yep. Thanks so much for allowing me to speak with you today.
Okay, excuse me. Okay, great. Thank you all. Treasurer's report, Jim Killingsworth is not here. I have the treasurer's report. Start balance is $3,858.63. Check was written for library books in the amount of $55.30. Voided because of lost in interoffice mail, a $30 check, $20 donation deposit. End balance is $3,773.33. Sylvia, would you like to speak about the gift shop?
Hello, everyone. Yes, next Thursday.
More than you'll be on the camera.
Oh, sorry.
Towards the center.
And take my mask off, including my hearing aids. Oh,
Sorry. This is the trial run.
oh. Which one do you want me to speak in? Is this one better?
Either or both are fine.
Okay. Anyhow, we are going to have a coffee party meeting for the gift shop on Thursday, the 21st, and you'll be hearing about it on flyers and Touchdown, etc. But I would also like, because we're in need of more people, not just the ones who already are working there, but I would like some others to come too that think they might be interested or for sure would be interested, whether it be a permanent slot time or whether you would be on call for when somebody's sick. But now with vacations and people leaving on vacations, hopefully they're not sick. But anyhow, we need some backup. And we are going to hopefully be starting with credit cards, but I don't think I'll have the information by that meeting. It would be nice if we did, but if not, we'll have another meeting to know how to handle credit cards. Also, we're going to, we're not quite ready, but almost. We're going to have gift certificates. If someone wants to buy a gift certificate for a friend or their spouse or whatever, we're going to have those too. And I've got the samples which look really pretty, and so I think that will be nice too. We'll be getting lots of merchandise in March, and I have some new that's come in right now, but there'll be quite a bit in March before Easter. So, any questions?
Thursday's meeting. Thursday? That's the 23rd.
She's
Hold on. No, Thursday is the 23rd.
she's just asking what the meeting will be Thursday, the 21st.
No, that's not correct.
The Thursday is the 23rd.
Okay, the 23rd.
That's what I'm trying to
We
clarify.
vacillated between the two.
Tuesday is the 21st, Thursday's the 23rd. So
Okay.
you're doing Thursday, the
The
23rd.
23rd at 2 o'clock.
Okay, downstairs?
No, on the second floor over, well, past the bar.
By the piano?
But anyhow, we'll see how many people we have there to keep them spaced. Thank you.
I would like to say gratitude for your making the gift shop and your choices and your talent for doing it. I think you deserve a big hand.
I really do read the notes of people that have questions or want certain things. Sometimes things aren't available for me to get, though. Is that it? Okay?
Carolyn, you made it. Do you have anything to report? No, okay. So before we go to the floor reports, I wanted to do a couple housekeeping items. I said before the floor reports, I wanted to do a couple housekeeping items. The meeting on Thursday is not the extra 4 people from each floor that came today. I hope some of you brought your neighbors. It's only for the floor chairs and the officers on Thursday. So just wanted to remind you of that. Pardon? That's the annual meeting at 7 o'clock on Thursday evening. You received an invitation, I believe, so. The other thing is that even though we don't have a specific date, the survey, the people who put the survey on will be here the end of this month or the first part of next month to give us the results of the survey. So I know there's been lots of questions about that, so that's in the works. Rosie, Lance, anything else? No?
Nope.
Okay, thank you very much for coming, and we'll do the floors now. Let's start with the 10th floor. No report. Thank you. 9th floor.
Who has the 9th floor again?
Right here.
The only thing to report is that we've had one person move to assisted living, so we have one bedroom available. And are we able to ask other issues, or are we just supposed to be
No, you
making?
can ask another question.
The issue did come up that somebody from our floor had been visiting on another floor and pushed her button, the
Sarah button.
Sarah button, and they did not seem to know where that person was. And we'd understood from the records about it is that it's supposed to be able to find where you are. But anyway, that.
So did you
bring that up
report
to
it to?
I think somebody is reporting it, yeah.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I was asked to bring it up. Thank
Okay,
you.
great. All right, thank you. 8th floor? Okay. 7th floor? 3 vacancies on the 7th floor. 6th floor? Yes, Molly? Oh, that's okay. It's an exercise.
No worries.
Thank you, Stephen.
We have a 1.5 bedroom available, and we have a studio which is available, but it is now being used by the CFO of the company here, so
Okay.
for a limited time.
Thank you. 5th floor? No report. Thank you. 4th floor, is anybody? Yes.
We had one new person move in a few weeks ago, and another person is moving in today, I believe, or sometime this week. So, doing fine otherwise.
Great. So I'm going to put you on the spot, Denise, I'm sorry. Oh, Cove, but when you come to the Cove, would you talk about the pillows?
Do you want to?
Go ahead, Cove
Coves,
East.
see, we have still one, the ADA apartment, I think is still available. It might have somebody committed, we haven't heard any. And there's one other apartment, because someone's moving. But hers is taken, so the other apartment will be available at the end of the month. And then Laura has something.
Oh, okay, so we'll come back to you with the pillows, or can you talk about the
pillows, or briefly.
I'll give you a little background, so you know we all love our pillows in the dining room. And someone donated some fabric, and so Denise is one of the quilters and seamstresses, and she said, well, maybe I could make some pillows out of that fabric and buy some stuffing. And the Hearthstone is willing to pay for that. So she's doing a couple prototypes at the moment, and they will be.
There's one up there now. There's an 18-inch one. They're gold. You'll recognize them. Marcia sat on it last night, and she said it was okay. Bev tried it out with the plastic, and we almost lost her to the floor. So,
so they would, if it works, they would make the pillows, and then they'd Scotch guard the pillows so that everybody would feel safe sitting in them.
And there should be an 18-inch one, a 20-inch one. If I get time when I go back, I'll finish it off tonight. It's already Scotch guarded, so we'll try it. I've been getting them at Joann's. If you have 50% off coupons, let me know. I'm sure Reggie would appreciate buying the coupons at half price rather than full price. So we'll play with that. And I think Pat also has some fabric she was going to donate. So we'll try to increase the number of pillows.
Great. Thank you all for doing that. Yes, Laura.
Thank you. I just wanted to put in a plug to come over and visit the Bistro if you haven't been. They have a variety of things for breakfast and lunch. They have 2 soups every day, one of which is the one here in the dining room, but we have another soup. So come over and try it, and big salads. And the Bistro is open from 8 in the morning till 3, and maybe extending some in the afternoon to be determined. And we're told that there's a panini machine and a espresso machine on order. So do come over and join. It's really fun, and you can use your meal credit and get the equivalent of a full meal, or you can just get some snacks and stuff and put it on your room bill.
Yeah. Joanne? There's another back in the back. Hold on. I'll come to you.
I'll expect booze, but I would like to make a pitch for one button pushed for an elevator. We're not normally in a hurry around here, except when I'm in a hurry and the gates open for nobody's there to get on. It's frustrating to me. So if we wore out the first one, let's not wear out the others. Thank you.
Okay, Judy Wackerbarth, Cove West.
Yes, and we love the Bistro too, so be sure to come. We have one couple moving into Cove West at the end of the month, and then we have one person moving out of Cove West
who's that?
at the end of the month. So we do have 2 apartments, 2 one-bedroom apartments available.
Thank you. Yes, Joanne? Another.
I have a PS to the elevators, and that is to look at them and analyze. Which one do you think is going to get here first? And that's the one you push. Make it a game.
Any other questions, comments, compliments? No negatives today. Okay. Is there a motion to adjourn the meeting? It did, okay. Motion, second? Thank you. The meeting is adjourned. Thank you, Stephen. We'll try to streamline this, this process, and then people can watch it in their rooms.